I'm gonna regret that tonight because it's 2:30 and I'm drinking coffee. Hi friends! Today we're gonna be talking about the word intention. Now, I know intention is one of those words that's kind of like purpose and authentic. That's kind of, but hear me out. Living intentionally has made all the difference for me. That's because intention is being both conscious and purposeful about the why and what behind your action. The dictionary says, intention is an act or instance of determining mentally upon some action or result. It's about deciding what you'll do before you do it. Think about it like the law and the murder degree, the degrees of murder. Wow, Heather, this is getting really dark and creepy. The most serious murder charge is when they can prove that the murder was planned ahead of time. So if Duder heads to Dude's house with the intent of killing him, he's already decided ahead of time that he's going to do it. Did you get that? He decided ahead of time. That was his intent. If same Duder heads over to Dude's house for just a game night, and he has no intent of any harm. He's just going there, they're buddies, things escalate, and Duder kills Dude. He is gonna get charged less. Still big deal, but he's gonna get a lesser charge of murder because he didn't go over there with the intent to kill him. The lesson here, our intentions are powerful, and don't murder people. Now that we've determined the importance of it, let's talk about what we set intentions for. You ready? You will get the biggest bang for your buck if you set your intentions based on your values. So that's step 1. Determine your values, specifically your 5 to 6 core values. Wrote that down? Good, moving on. Just kidding. I know that is a thing you gotta sit down and do. It's not the most exciting thing. It's not something you wanna do like, woo, just got home from work, let's determine our values. But it's really important. And I've created a workbook to help you do just that. So I've made a workbook to help you determine your values, set your intentions, and figure out how to actually do them. Best part, it's free. The link to that is included in the show notes. What? This isn't a podcast? There's no show notes? Okay. The link to that is actually in the notes below this video. Step 2. Once you decide your core values, decide what 4 to 5 high-level actions you'll take to align to those values. So, for example, if one of your core values is health, some of your core intentions could be exercise regularly, 80-20 eating habits, 7 hours of sleep a night minimum, rest of both your mind and your body, and daily laughter. Step 3. Develop systems to support these intentions. James Clear says, who is the author to the well-known book Atomic Habits, he says, systems are collections of daily habits that will get you to your desired outcome. So if you want to exercise regularly, what systems need to be in place to make that happen? In the workbook, there's space for you to outline these systems. Planner time. So this is when you get into those nitty-gritty details about what you're going to do on the daily, weekly, and monthly basis. In Sprouted Planner, I designed space specifically for your daily and weekly intentions. Let me show you. In both the daily and weekly version of Sprouted Planner, the setup in the beginning is the same. There is space to write down your values and your value-based intentions. In the monthly views, there's both checkboxes and blank space where you could write out what you intend to focus on for the month. Most Sprouted Planner boxes are unlabeled, so you can use them for whatever purpose you want. Plus, it doesn't assign obligations to you when everyone is different and in different seasons. Let's take a look at the weekly planner. In the weekly planner, this box at the top of the week is where you can write out your intentions for the week. In the daily planner, there's also a box at the top of the day for your intentions. Okay, step 4, take action. Now, let me level with you here. Just because you decided on what you're going to be doing for the day and why doesn't make it any easier for you to actually do it. I have to admit, this is the area that I struggle in as well. But this is where those systems really come into play. Also, every intention doesn't have to be super important and super productive. So for example, we were talking about health being a core value, and we included both rest and laughter being in there. So you should absolutely schedule time for that. Make the intent to rest. Make the intent to go find laughter. Go to a comedy show or just sit on the couch and watch a funny movie. And then don't feel bad about it, because that is what you decided to do for the day. And it leads back to that core value of resting and rejuvenating for your health. Step 5, reflection. There's many important reasons for reflection, but that's a different topic for a different day next week. But in terms of intention, reflection helps you determine if you've been living intentionally and then deciding what needs to be changed so that you can do that better. Or if you've been doing really good at it, examining what's been working and what to keep doing. So that's the cycle of intention. Determine your values, set your intentions, plan your systems, take action, reflect, and then do it all over again. Thanks so much for joining me today on this video. Let me tell you, honestly, I don't do this perfectly all the time. We're human, things come up, things happen, but it truly has changed the way that I respond to life and the way that I've approached my life. So I can tell you that this is really important. And it doesn't matter what season of life you're going into, whether you're at a really easy point or you're really struggling, you can still set intentions for what matters to you in that season. So thank you so much for watching, and cheers to an intentional day. I gotta fact check that. Hold on, that's my timer. Cheesy. That was so cheesy.